Hey everyone, the name is Erik, and if you are a Patreon or if you're thinking about becoming a Patreon, I just want to say thank you so much. Thank you for considering giving me some of your hard-earned money. Let me just tell you in this video what I do with the money you give me and how it helps me, and let me tell you what you can get from me and what I want to give you as a thanks for all your support, be it as a Patreon or as a subscriber or as somebody who shares and likes and comments on my videos. First and foremost, let me tell you, most of my videos I make are inspired by all the great ideas that come up in the comment fields, in our join community on Discord, on Facebook, and all the messages that you email me and all the messages that you send me. I process and I synthesize everything I hear. I work together with you. This is a collaborative effort in many ways, because I am always picking up on and working together with the community to create a typology that fits people and that can be used by people. I used to have a scientific approach on typology, and I used to see science as the goal. So I spent many years studying neuroscience, gathering up ideas and studies and research. I worked together with my friend Christian at Neo-Jungian Typology, and we developed a lot of insight. But what I came to realize was typology was about people, and the best way to get to know and create a sound typology was through the help of people. So what I came to realize was the insight that we got from neuroscience, the things we had learned, had to reflect how people actually thought and perceived the world. So what I had to do was I had to learn to perceive and understand how other people thought. So what I came to do was I came to truly start to listen to other people, and I came to truly put my work out there. I started to communicate and formulate my thoughts outwardly on YouTube and through articles on my website. I started to interact more with people. And what I came to realize was this came to help me a lot more, because it put me closer to some of the most crucial questions that I've always been wondering about. I've always been a little bit of a philosopher, and I've always wanted to be a philosopher, I feel like. And here, what I came to realize was my key concern was happiness. What makes us happy? What is purpose? What does it mean to live a purposeful life? What does it mean to live a values-based life? To live in tune with one's values? What does it mean to have flow? What does it mean to have happiness? What does stress mean? How does stress impact us? How can we deal with stress? So my Patreon page, my website, my YouTube channel is really about highlighting the question of happiness, happiness research. So what I've been doing is I've been trying to translate everything I've learned from science, from neuroscience, from psychology, from genetic psychology. So in this, I've been putting out a lot of different thoughts about the different types, different personalities. My theory has been this: personality and happiness is individual. What that means is what makes you happy that is unique to you. You have your own set of hobbies, your own set of passions, your own set of values that fit together as a whole with the rest of humanity and with everyone else around you. Everyone has their own struggles, their own issues, their own needs, and that means what we have to do is we have to figure out truly what our needs are, how we are at our best, what we can do at our happiest, what we could achieve if we found flow and found purpose in life. What I believe is, and apologies for this chaos around me, what I believe is that we live too much doing things we don't like. We live our life devoted to work that makes us feel unfulfilled. We study sciences and topics that give us no energy, give us no value. We do things all the time for other people that provide us with no purpose, no sense of meaning. We live too much based on what other people think and want for us, and too little based on what we want. So what I'm trying to tell people is, you need to find yourself. You need to find your own voice. You need to hear your own voice. What I tell people is, disconnect from what your parents think and find out for yourself. What do you think? How do you identify? What do you identify with? What do you like? What do you want? Find that voice and hold on to it and protect your boundaries. What I tell people is find your own motivation. Too many people live doing things only because other people want them to. Too many people do things only because society rewards them for it. Too many people search for a job only because it will be paid off by others, not because you want it. So what I tell people is find your own internal sense of motivation. Everyone has an intrinsically motivated part of self, and that means something that we do because we like it, not because we get anything for it. For example, we might want to help people, we might like to help people, not because other people are happy for it, but because it makes us happy to know we are helping other people, because it makes us happy to know we're doing something good for others. Some of us might like just developing skills and learning new things just because of learning it, not because the skills are valuable in themselves. So what I'm hoping for is to truly help people translate what they find meaningful into real value. And what that means is you have to be wondering, how can I live doing what I'm passionate about? How can I love and have happiness? How can I make my hobbies worthwhile and rewarding? And what I've heard, and I've heard a thumb rule, and I love this thumb rule, is it's interesting because you're interested in it. Most of the things we do as a society, as people, is interesting because people are interested in it. Sports is only exciting because people are passionate about it. Truly, if you break it down, it's just walking around kicking a ball, but the fact that people are passionate about it makes it meaningful. And that's why, if you're interested in sports, let your meaning and let your passion for it shine so much that other people can't help but be passionate for you. So that's what I tell people. If you're interested in science, be passionate about that and let your passion show, and let other people be passionate with you. I believe in 16 flow types. I believe in a happiness code, a flow code. I believe that stress is the result of the inferior function. I believe that we live too much in our autopilot, in the grip of our tertiary function. I believe that we should seek more inspiration from the auxiliary, we should seek more growth. And my Patreon page, my YouTube, my website is all about promoting these ideas. If you donate $10 right at the moment, you get the chance to get help typing yourself and finding out your flow code. Now note this, I'm never gonna tell you what type you are, but I can help point you in the right direction. You're gonna have to tell yourself who you are. Only you can tell yourself who you are, truly. And I'm gonna say, if you donate $20, you're more than welcome to request videos, articles. Then I can make a video for you, an article for you on any topic you like. And if you donate $50, if you're that crazy, well, then you can talk with me for 30 minutes through Skype or on a coaching call about anything you like. So anything you support, be it $2, be it whatever, it makes you a patron, and that makes you come behind the scenes, and that means you'll get special videos, special content, behind the scenes pictures, stories from my life, what I'm doing, what I'm thinking about, before anyone else. You get to see these things before anyone else, and that means, yeah, just staying in touch with my life and just being a part of my journey. The money you give me, everything you do to help me, takes off pressure off my shoulders. And I'll be honest with you, like throughout the last years when I've been working on this, money has been my biggest pressure in life, and money keeps me from being creative and keeps me from being productive. When I'm too focused on making money, it devaluates my content, it makes me have to work more at work, and it means I cannot produce and put as much effort into what I'm doing here. And obviously this is what I would like to do full time. This is what I would love to do every day from when I wake up to when I go to bed. So anything you can put in makes a big difference for me. It makes the difference for whether I can get coffee at a cafe with some friends today, whether I can go on a vacation sometimes to get some stimulation and new energy, whether I can afford my rent or get a bigger house and maybe a studio where I can shoot videos, whether I can afford new camera equipment for new videos, or whether I can afford new sound equipment for better sound quality. So everything you ship in has already helped a lot. This camera that I'm filming with you right now is paid for by you. The camera I normally use for normal videos paid for by you. That microphone that I have that gives such great quality at home, paid for by you. So you made my YouTube channel possible, you made my website rent possible, you've made everything I do possible. Through all your support I can keep doing this. Without it, none of this would be possible. Thanks for being here, thanks for being a part of my journey. This channel is really blowing up right now, and it's crazy how many people are coming in. Now it's 100,000 people tuning in every month. Almost 100,000 people are tuning in every month just to watch YouTube with me. And if you count in the website numbers, it's almost the double of that. People are tuning in like crazy and donating like crazy, and I'm so happy to hear about that. That makes me just want to stay committed to making 5 minutes every day, 5 videos every week. New content for you, great ideas, great theories, thought out content, anything that can make your day better, anything that can help you understand yourself better. Let me be here for you, let me stay here for the next year, for the next 5 years, making great content, learning about this, and improving and making new insight. Thanks for being here, and I hope to see you guys in the next video.